So if you are just joining us now, we were seeing live pictures from the Oval Office. Some absolutely astounding visuals there where you saw a very different kind of rhetoric from US President Trump, where he was castigating Ukraine's President Zelenskyy. It was such a heated exchange, something that many of us have never seen.
You're gambling with World War III.
You said thank you once this entire meeting?
Wait a minute. No. You've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning. You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of coming out okay because of us.
Mr. President.
Know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
I understand, sir.
I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long.
Let's get the latest now from our US correspondent, John Brain, who joins us live from Washington, D.C. John, astounding press conference. I mean, well, I should say in front of the press pack there. That's not exactly the kind of rhetoric that you normally expect from a US president. And my question before that went live, was I was going to ask you if a deal looked like it was going to be done, if it was any closer. I mean, what did you make of that performance by Donald Trump and his vice president in front of the cameras just now?
Well, you summed it up perfectly, saying astonishing, it's astounding, and I'd choose another word as well. It's a disaster for Volodymyr Zelenskyy.
Nigel, first things first, have you ever seen anything like this before? So combative, so toxic. I mean, this really was a fight on camera.
Yes, it certainly was. And no, I'd never seen anything like that.
You talk about things that are unprecedented. We also saw Trump parroting lines as if it was, you know, from the Kremlin, from the mouth of President Putin, saying that Putin went through a phony witch hunt by the West, by the former President Biden. I mean, for you as well, do you think that this now emboldens Russia more in this war, in any peace negotiations? But Remy, at the end of the day, you know, Ukraine does hold 5% of the world's critical minerals. A deal would have helped the US and reduce, you know, in the long-term dependency on Chinese rare earth deposits. So a deal was good for the US as it was Ukraine. So why has it all gone wrong here? Does this leave the EU then? I mean, can it, you know, we had this big meeting in London on Sunday. Can it provide those guarantees for Zelenskyy and for Ukraine and also for the US so that this deal can be done?
This is a very good question, because this is where the eventual decision will be taken on the future of that conflict.
We'll leave you now with a clip from that exchange. Thanks for watching.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war,
you're not in a good position.